There have been multiple times that I've always felt I made a big mistake. You look back at your life in a place like Microsoft, and it just seems like that to me would be a dream now versus what this current situation is. And the thing with life is that you don't really get to start over. So you just have to keep going. The original idea, the hope, was that I would open the restaurant in 2009, that it would start doing well, and the plan was always to expand to more restaurants. The reality, someone who's coming from primarily a different industry, computer and running a restaurant, turned out to be much more difficult. So the first restaurant was financially not successful. At the end of the day, I couldn't leave the Microsoft job. I had to keep it to sustain the restaurant operations. But at the same time, always looking very positively and seeing that there was a plan for growth. And I thought, okay, this is now possibly when I can leave. But Japanese tsunami hit, then the business really tanks. So it took a little bit more time to stabilize things. And when we had an opportunity to franchise into Indonesia, now would be a good time to transition out of Microsoft. I think the expectation going into F&B was that it was certainly going to be a physically demanding job. Like, you're going to have to be there, be the waiter, be the cashier, be the manager, right? Try to lead your team. I think a lot of the parts I did not realize would be so difficult was actually communicating with the team. Coming from a company like Microsoft, where it's very much about you hear my opinion, I listen to your opinion, we discuss and we come to a conclusion. The leadership wants everyone's opinion to be heard. Coming into an F&B culture where it's much more of a military hierarchy in a way. Like, you as the boss just tells them what to do and then they execute orders. Instead, if you're the boss who goes in and says, hey, what do you guys think about this? Should we do this? They just look at you like, you don't know what you're doing. Why are you asking? You tell me what to do. And then they lose a little confidence in you. One of my traits that I do have persistence. Even when things are failing, most of the time I will hold on and try to figure out how can we keep trying to make it work with Salmon Samurai. And we just kept tweaking. We found the right formula. I don't think there's that many people who would be able to take existing concepts or existing spaces, keep tweaking it, and then turning it into a great success.